Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of a really vital, yet maybe often unsung, community service, locksmiths.
Right. They're always there, but you only think about them when you really need them.
Exactly. And we're focusing in on the Brixton area specifically. You might actually be surprised by the sheer range of expertise available, right on your doorstep.
It's more than just getting you back in your house.
Oh, much more. We've gone through quite a stack of sources covering, well, everything. From that heart-stopping moment you're locked out
We've all been there.
to the very precise technical side of car key replacements and even, where to go if you're thinking about seriously upgrading your home or business security. So our mission here really is to arm you with all that crucial knowledge. Make sure you're well prepared, genuinely informed for, well, any lock situation that life throws at you.
Knowledge is power, especially when you're standing outside in the rain.
So true. Okay, let's unpack this a bit, because the need for a locksmith, it rarely gives you any warning, does it?
Never. It's always inconvenient.
One minute everything's fine, the next you're staring at a key snapped in the lock, or maybe the door just won't open. And you're thinking, what now?
Right. Panic starts to set in.
Knowing who to call, and importantly, what they can actually do for you, well, that can turn a potential disaster into just a minor blip. Let's dive in.
Okay, where do we start? Emergency seems like the obvious place.
Let's do it. Imagine the scene. It's, say, 3 a.m., it's pouring with rain, and bang, your key just snaps off in your front door lock.
Oh, nightmare scenario.
Or maybe you're rushing for a vital meeting, get to the office, and the door lock is just jammed. Won't budge.
Stress levels through the roof.
In those really urgent moments, whether it's a lockout, home, office, car, you need lock repaired now, getting quick, reliable help isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely essential.
Non-negotiable. You need speed and competence.
In our sources, they consistently point towards Locksmith for London as a highly reliable choice in Brixton for exactly these critical situations.
Okay. What makes them stand out?
They don't just sort of offer a service. Their whole approach seems built around committing to fast, affordable, and genuinely professional help.
Which is exactly what you need when you're feeling pretty vulnerable, stuck outside.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned speed. They actually aim to arrive within just 20 minutes in the Brixton area.
20 minutes? That's really fast.
It is. And it's interesting, isn't it, that immediate response.
Yeah.
It's not just about convenience.
No, it's more than that. In an emergency, that speed, that reliability, it's almost like a psychological first aid, isn't it? It calms the situation down immediately.
That's a great way to put it. And they back this up with apparently over 15 years of experience serving London. So that 20-minute target, it feels credible.
Experience counts for a lot in this trade.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, here's something else crucial in a crisis. Cost. The last thing you want are nasty surprises on the bill.
Oh, absolutely. Hidden charges are the worst.
Well, this is where Locksmith for London seems to really shine. They talk about transparent pricing starting from just £29.
£29. That seems very low for a starting point.
It does. But importantly, they state no call-out fees, no hidden charges. And this is key. Every job comes with a 1-year guarantee, both parts and labor.
Okay, that guarantee is significant. That's real assurance.
It is, isn't it? It suggests they're confident in the fix lasting.
Yeah, connecting this to the bigger picture, these details, the 24/7 availability, the certified technicians, the clear pricing, and especially that guarantee, they're absolutely vital for building consumer confidence.
Especially when you're stressed and just want the problem solved.
Exactly. It means you feel you're not just getting a quick patch-up, but a proper, reliable solution you can trust. It shifts the dynamic from panic to, well, managed resolution.
And their services are pretty comprehensive, too. It's not just emergency lockouts. They cover domestic and commercial property.
So businesses, too.
Yes, including non-destructive unlocking, which is crucial. You don't want your door frame wrecked.
Definitely not.
Repairing those, sometimes tricky UPVC locks, and even fitting advanced security systems if you decide you need an upgrade after an incident, perhaps.
Proactive security.
And their reach is quite wide. Beyond Brixton, they cover areas like Battersea, Chelsea, Islington, Lambeth, Dulwich, quite a few places. Their main contact, for reference, is 0207 0460 969.
That extensive coverage and the range of services from one provider, it does make you think, doesn't it? Beyond just fixing an immediate problem for one person.
Yeah.
How does having such a responsive and guaranteed service actually contribute to the overall feeling of security, the peace of mind within a whole community like Brixton?
That's a really interesting question. Knowing that reliable help is just potentially 20 minutes away,
Yeah.
it must have some impact on how safe people feel generally.
I think it probably does. It creates a sense of resilience.
Okay, so moving away from the high-stress emergency stuff,
Yeah.
what if it's something more routine? You just need a spare key cut, maybe a new copy for a family member, a
Yeah.
new housemate?
Yeah, the everyday stuff.
Yeah.
Still important.
Our sources highlighted a couple of solid options right there in Brixton for this.
Convenient.
First one mentioned is Carrabble Locksmith. They're at 256A Brixton Hill. Described as a smaller operation, perhaps more of a local shop feel.
Which can be good, often means personal service.
Exactly. Highly rated for being quick and convenient. And their opening hours are pretty good too. 10 a.m. till 11 p.m. every day.
11 p.m. That's late for a key cutter. Useful.
It is. The number for them is 020-8087-1252.
Now, with a smaller place like Carrabbo, what's fascinating is the practical advice that often comes up. Call ahead.
Right. Especially for specialist keys.
Precisely, because they might not have every single key blank in stock, given they're smaller. A quick call saves you a wasted journey and just confirms they can definitely help you when you get there. It's just smart planning.
Good practical tip. Then the other option mentioned is Heels, etc. You'll find them at 19 Electric Lane. Also open 7 days a week, which is handy.
Heels, etc. They often do keys alongside shoe repairs, right?
That's the kind of place, yes. What stands out in the source material for them is this emphasis on high-quality, money-back guaranteed key cutting.
Ooh, a guarantee on a cut key. That's confidence.
It is. Plus, they promote a service whilst you wait approach. Perfect if you're just quickly popping out.
Convenience again. People are busy.
So what this means for you is, whether it's a standard Yale lock key or maybe something a bit more unusual, you've got convenient, seemingly reliable options for getting those spares cut quickly, right in Brixton.
Good to know. Planning ahead with spares avoids a future emergency call-out, too.
Very true. Okay, now, let's shift gears slightly. Car keys. Losing your car keys or needing a spare, well, that's often a whole different ballgame, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Much more complex than a house key these days. Chips? Programming?
Exactly. It needs specialist kit, specific technical know-how, often intricate programming. It's not just about cutting metal anymore.
Not at all. It's about talking to the car's computer.
So for this specific need, our sources highlight 2847 Auto Locksmith. Their big thing is offering a specialist mobile service.
Mobile, so they come to you.
Yes, exactly. Directly to your location, wherever you are in Brixton. They handle the full works. Car key cutting, the crucial programming, and replacement keys for, apparently, a very wide range of vehicle makes and models.
That's a lifesaver if you've lost your only set or locked them in the car.
Totally. Or even if you just need a spare programmed without having to go to a main dealer. Their contact number is 0333-358-2973.
Okay, mobile auto locksmith. That makes sense.
And here's where it gets really interesting, I think. Their vans aren't just vans. They're described as fully equipped mobile workshops.
Ah, so they have all the gear on board?
Seems so. They can do non-destructive vehicle entry, get you back in without damage extract, broken key bits from the ignition or door,
Which happens more often than you'd think.
repair ignition barrels, and even refurbish remote key fobs right there on the spot. It's like a garage that comes to you.
What's truly fascinating here, from a service design perspective, is the mobile nature itself.
Oh, so.
Well, it completely removes that massive stress point and often significant cost of having to get your vehicle towed somewhere. A dealership, a workshop.
Yeah.
That takes time, money, hassle.
Right. If you can't start the car, you're stuck.
Exactly. So this mobile service provides immediate relief right where the problem is. It cuts down disruption massively. It's a very customer-centric solution.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, there is an alternative mentioned, too. Timpson shops.
Ah, yes, the familiar high street name.
They often have branches inside supermarkets or on high streets nearby. They also offer car key cutting and programming services.
Do they cover most cars?
They say they provide same-day replacement keys, key fob repairs, and battery replacements for most car brands. So, maybe not absolute everything, but a good range. For instance, there's a Timpson located within the Tesco on Acre Lane 5 in London, SW25RS, which is handy for Brixton.
Okay, so that's more of a walk-in retail option.
Exactly. Accessible, probably convenient if you're doing your shopping anyway.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture for car keys, Having both a dedicated mobile specialist like 247 Auto Locksmith and these accessible retail options like Timpson,
Hmm.
it effectively creates a pretty comprehensive safety net, doesn't it? It means you're likely covered whether you're facing a roadside emergency or just need a spare key sorted conveniently during the day.
Covers all bases, really. Good point.
So you've got options depending on the urgency and the specific need.
Right. Okay, finally, let's broaden the scope a bit. What if you're not dealing with an emergency or just needing a copy? What if you're thinking proactively about security?
Upgrading locks, replacing old ones.
Exactly. Maybe you've moved into a new place or you feel your current locks aren't up to scratch or you need better security for your business. Where do you go in Brixton to actually buy new, high-quality locks and maybe get some advice?
Good question. Not just the fitting, but the actual hardware.
Our sources point quite clearly to Fortress Lock and Safe Co. Ltd. They're located on Brixton Hill.
Fortress Lock and Safe. Sounds solid.
It does, doesn't it? They're described as a reputable, independent hardware and lock supplier.
Independent can be really valuable. Often means more specialized knowledge.
That's the impression. You can find them at 107 Brixton Hill, London, SW2 1AA. And their contact number is 020-8674-6657.
Okay, so what do they offer? Is it just locks?
It seems like much more. They have a retail showroom, and it sounds like a bit of an Aladdin's cave for security stuff.
Ah, a proper shop you can browse in.
Yes, stocking a wide range of locks, obviously, but also safes, all sorts of door hardware, and other security products for both homes and businesses.
So, domestic and commercial covered again.
Seems so. They're open 6 days a week. And crucially, the sources emphasize that they offer expert advice alongside the products.
That's the key differentiator, often, with independence.
Right. They stock high-security locks, even advanced access control systems. Suggests they cater to quite serious security needs, not just basic replacements.
You know, this raises an important question, or rather, highlights the value proposition here. An independent supplier like Fortress. Their worth goes way beyond just selling you a lock off the shelf.
You mean the advice aspect?
Exactly. It's about that personalized expert advice. Think about it. You walk in, maybe you describe your door, your area, your concerns. They can recommend not just a lock, but the right lock for your specific situation.
Tailored recommendations.
Precisely. It's understanding, say, the difference between different British standard ratings or advising on specific anti-snap or anti-drill features that might be relevant where you live. It's not just what to buy, but understanding why it's the right choice for you. That's invaluable.
Compared to just picking something off a shelf in a big DIY store, perhaps.
Potentially, yes. That expert guidance can make a huge difference to your actual security level and your peace of mind. It ensures you're getting the right protection, not just a product.
Makes sense. Yeah. So whether you're looking at a big security overhaul for your home, replacing a single-tired lock, or fitting out a business premises, Fortress Lock and Safe Co. sounds like the place to head in Brixton for the quality gear and that crucial guidance.
Seems like a strong recommendation for proactive security planning.
Well, I think we've certainly unlocked quite a lot of knowledge today, haven't we?
We definitely have. We've covered a really wide spectrum of locksmith services available there in Brixton.
Yeah, from those, panicked middle-of-the-night emergency calls.
Ones you hope you never have to make.
Right through the simple but necessary task of getting a spare key cut, and all the way to actually planning out serious, robust security upgrades for your home or business.
In this deep dive, it really does highlight something important, I think. Being well-informed about these local services. It isn't just about solving a problem when it happens.
No. What else is it about?
It's really about empowerment and ultimately about peace of mind.
How so?
Because knowing these resources exist, knowing who to call, knowing what they offer before you need them, it fundamentally changes your position. It transforms a potential crisis or even just a daunting task like upgrading security into something manageable.
Because you've already got the information, the context.
Exactly. You're prepared, you have a plan, or at least know where to start making one.
So for you listening right now, maybe the key takeaway here is this. The next time you find yourself fumbling for your keys, or maybe staring at a lock that's playing up,
or even just wondering if your front door lock is really secure enough.
Just remember that diverse and dedicated expertise we've talked about.
Yeah.
It's right there, available in your Brixton community. You've got this network of professionals ready to help.
And maybe consider this as a final thought. The strongest lock, the best security system.
Mm,
It isn't just about the physical hardware itself.
right. It's more than metal.
It's fundamentally underpinned by preparedness,
Mm.
by knowing you have access to skilled, reliable professionals when you need them. Understanding these local resources proactively before an emergency hits, that might just be your strongest defense against uncertainty.
It gives you that tangible sense of control.
Exactly. Control over your security, and maybe just a little bit more control over the unpredictability of daily life.